For years, you've likely believed that fruit is one of the safest and healthiest choices you can make. Maybe you start your mornings with a banana, toss some grapes into your salad at lunch, or enjoy a fresh orange as a simple, natural snack. After all, fruit is nature's candy, sweet, vibrant, and packed with vitamins. It's easy to think that because it's natural, it must be good for you in every way. But what if I told you that, for many of us over the age of 55, especially if you're quietly managing high blood pressure, diabetes, or early signs of kidney trouble, some of the most common fruits could be placing a silent strain on your kidneys. This isn't about fear or strict restrictions, but about understanding a subtle truth that too few people talk about, and that knowledge could gently transform how you care for your body as it ages. I've seen it time and again in my practice, patients who believe they're doing everything right, only to discover that something as innocent as their fruit choices may be contributing to an invisible burden on their kidneys. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by all the conflicting advice out there, but what I want to share with you today is grounded in both science and real human experience, because behind every lab result is a person with hopes, worries, and the desire for a fuller, healthier life. This conversation is for you if you've ever wondered why your energy feels lower than it used to be, why swelling sometimes appears where it never did before, or why your doctor mentions changes in your kidney function that you don't fully understand. Take Paul, for example. He's 68, a retired carpenter, a man who has spent decades building homes with his hands and providing for his family. Active, sharp, and independent, Paul considered himself pretty healthy. Every afternoon without fail, he enjoyed a fruit salad, bananas, mangoes, grapes, fresh, sweet, natural. He believed this simple snack was part of his good habits. But when his routine lab tests showed his potassium levels creeping higher and his kidney filtration rate inching down, he was confused and frustrated. "Doc," he told me, "I thought I was doing everything right." It was a moment filled with both worry and hope, a reminder that sometimes the things we think are helping us might actually be holding us back in small but significant ways. What made Paul's story so poignant wasn't just the numbers on his lab report, it was the quiet weight he carried with those results. Paul wasn't a man who sought attention or sympathy. He took pride in his resilience, in the steady rhythm of his days, and in the simple joys that kept him going. The laughter of his grandchildren, the feel of wood in his hands, the taste of a ripe mango on a summer afternoon. When his kidney function began to slip, it wasn't a sudden crisis. It was a slow, almost imperceptible change that crept into his life like a shadow at dusk. He started noticing subtle shifts, occasional fatigue that lingered beyond a good night's sleep, a swelling in his ankles that he tried to ignore, a sense of fogginess in the afternoons that he chalked up to age. Yet, none of these symptoms felt urgent enough to warrant alarm until, that is, the lab numbers told a different story. What many don't realize is that kidney decline often unfolds quietly. Unlike pain or fever, it rarely shouts for immediate attention. Instead, it whispers through subtle signs that are easy to overlook or misinterpret. For Paul, the familiar fruits he loved, the bananas, grapes, and mangoes, were like small daily gifts, yet each one brought with it a dose of potassium and sugar his kidneys struggled to manage. This accumulation slowly overwhelmed his system, causing the toxins his kidneys could no longer filter efficiently to build up, affecting not only his physical health, but his spirit. There was a moment when Paul confided, "I feel like I'm betraying my own body by not understanding it better." This sense of betrayal is something I've witnessed in many patients. The painful realization that despite their best intentions, their bodies are changing in ways they don't fully grasp. It's a deeply human experience, the tension between what we want to do for our health and the hidden limits that aging silently imposes. It calls for patience, curiosity, and above all, compassion for oneself. Because the truth is, these changes don't mark an end. They signal a new chapter, one where knowledge becomes empowerment and self-care becomes a daily act of kindness. Biologically, what's happening inside Paul's kidneys is a gradual reduction in their filtering capacity. Think of your kidneys like two intricate sieves designed to catch waste and excess minerals while letting essential nutrients flow freely back into the bloodstream. Over time, factors such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and even the natural wear and tear of aging cause tiny scars, fibrosis, within the delicate tissues of the kidneys. This scarring decreases the number of functioning filters, forcing the remaining ones to work harder. The result is a gradual decline in glomerular filtration rate, GFR, the key indicator of kidney health. When your GFR drops, your body starts to hold on to minerals like potassium longer than it should. Potassium is vital. It helps regulate heartbeat and muscle function, but too much in the bloodstream can cause dangerous complications, including irregular heart rhythms. For someone like Paul, eating potassium-rich fruits in amounts he once thought healthy meant adding to this internal burden, unknowingly pushing his kidneys closer to their limits. It's a delicate balance, one that requires understanding not just what you eat, but how your body processes it differently as you age. Recognizing these biological nuances is the first step toward making choices that protect kidney health without sacrificing pleasure or dignity. It's about learning to listen to your body's quiet signals, consulting with your healthcare team about appropriate lab monitoring, and adjusting your diet to fit your unique needs. For Paul, this meant rethinking his afternoon snack, not as a punishment, but as an opportunity to embrace foods that supported his kidneys rather than strained them. Through this process, Paul began to reconnect with his body in a new way, attuning to the rhythms of fatigue and renewal, learning to celebrate the fruits that brought him nourishment without worry, and approaching his health not with fear, but with steady resolve. His story is a testament to the power of gentle awareness and the courage it takes to adapt gracefully to life's evolving challenges. By sharing Paul's journey, I hope to invite you into this same compassionate space, a place where understanding your body's needs becomes a source of hope and strength, not frustration. Because when it comes to kidney health, knowledge truly is the kindest gift you can give yourself. Paul's story isn't unique. It's a window into a broader challenge many older adults face: the slow, quiet change in kidney health that often goes unnoticed until it starts to affect daily life. Your kidneys, those remarkable organs tucked just beneath your ribcage, work tirelessly as your body's natural filters. Every moment, they cleanse your blood of waste, balance vital minerals, and regulate fluid levels. Think of them like coffee filters, delicate, essential, and always at work. But like any filter, they can wear down with time, especially when exposed to stressors like high blood pressure, diabetes, or excess dietary potassium. And just like a coffee filter that becomes clogged, your kidneys become less efficient, making it harder to keep your body balanced. Understanding this process is crucial because it helps us see why some fruits, which carry high levels of potassium, oxalates, and natural sugars, can quietly place extra strain on aging kidneys. Potassium, for example, is a mineral that's essential for your heart and muscles, but too much can be dangerous if your kidneys aren't filtering well. Similarly, oxalates found in some fruits can increase the risk of kidney stones, and fructose, the natural sugar in fruit, affects metabolism and kidney function in ways many don't realize. If your kidneys struggle to keep up, the result can be symptoms that feel frustratingly vague: tiredness, swollen ankles, occasional brain fog, signs that your internal balance is tipping. So which fruits should you be mindful of? Let me walk you through the ones that often surprise people because they're so common and so widely considered healthy. Bananas, for instance, are known for their potassium content, great for muscle function, but potentially overwhelming for kidneys that are losing efficiency. Grapes and raisins, though sweet and easy to snack on, pack a punch of potassium and sugar that can quietly accumulate. Oranges and orange juice are beloved for their vitamin C, but they also carry high potassium and acidity that can stress kidneys. Even avocados, often hailed as a superfood, contain potassium levels that might be too high for those with reduced kidney function. And mangoes or dried fruits, concentrated in sugar and nutrients, can push your kidneys to work harder than they should. It's important to say this clearly. This isn't about cutting these fruits out forever or succumbing to fear. It's about understanding portion sizes, frequency, and listening to your body and your labs. If your recent tests show a glomerular filtration rate, GFR, below 60, elevated serum potassium, or rising creatinine, it might be time to reconsider how often these fruits make an appearance on your plate. The good news is that there are many delicious alternatives that can nourish you without adding unnecessary strain. Fruits like apples, gentle and rich in fiber, blueberries, small but packed with antioxidants and lower in potassium, pineapples, sweet yet less demanding on your kidneys, pears, hydrating and easy on digestion, and strawberries offering heart and kidney-friendly benefits when eaten in moderation. All of these can be embraced with confidence. Pairing these fruits with plenty of water and balancing your overall diet can help your kidneys breathe a little easier. But caring for your kidneys goes far beyond fruit choices alone. Hydration plays a silent but critical role. Many seniors live in a state of quiet dehydration, unknowingly placing stress on their kidneys every day. Reducing salt intake, especially from processed foods, can ease the burden on these vital organs. Keeping blood sugar and blood pressure in check is perhaps the most powerful act of kidney preservation, as these two factors silently wear down the kidneys over time. And regular, gentle movement, whether a daily walk or light stretching, helps keep blood flowing and supports the delicate balance your kidneys rely on. Remember, you don't need a perfect diet to care for your kidneys. You need a consistent, balanced approach, one that honors your body's signals and adjusts gently with time. Your kidneys have been your lifelong partners, filtering away impurities, balancing your internal world. They are not punishing you. They are simply tired, like an old friend who's carried a heavy load for decades. They deserve your understanding and support, not your judgment or fear. Small changes, made with care and intention, can slow the decline and help stabilize your kidney health in ways that add years of vitality and comfort to your life. Even now, as you watch this, your kidneys want to keep working for you. They respond to kindness in the form of mindful eating, steady hydration, and movement that doesn't strain but nourishes. This isn't a quick fix or a strict diet. It's a partnership with yourself, a commitment to listen deeply to the quiet messages your body sends. It's about transforming uncertainty into empowerment, confusion into clarity. Your journey with kidney health is uniquely yours, and it begins with small, compassionate steps that honor the decades you've lived and the years ahead. So, as you think about the fruits you've been reaching for without a second thought, I invite you to reflect gently. What's one fruit that's been a regular companion in your diet that might be asking your kidneys for a bit more work than they can handle? In the next part of this conversation, we'll explore how to make simple but powerful changes that can help protect your kidneys, improve your energy, and restore balance to your life. For now, know this: you're not alone, and there is hope. Your body remembers resilience, and together, we can find the path to better kidney health, one thoughtful choice at a time. I'm Dr. Camila Cruz, and I'm honored to walk with you on this journey toward greater health and peace of mind. As we move forward, I want you to imagine the gentle rhythm of your daily life, the moments when you pause to nourish your body, the quiet decisions you make about what goes onto your plate, and how those choices ripple through your well-being. Understanding which fruits to favor and which to approach with caution is only part of a much larger picture. It's about embracing a lifestyle that protects your kidneys while honoring your love of food, your memories, and the simple joys of eating. Let's take a closer look at some fruits that often get overlooked but can be your allies in this journey. Apples, for example, might seem humble compared to the tropical sweetness of mangoes or the rich creaminess of avocado, but they offer gentle nourishment. Their crisp flesh provides fiber that supports digestion without burdening your kidneys with excess potassium. Blueberries, those small bursts of deep blue joy, are more than just delicious. They're packed with antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which can affect kidney health as we age. Pineapple, with its bright, tangy sweetness, is lower in potassium than many tropical fruits and offers enzymes that aid digestion, making it a welcome addition to a kidney-conscious diet. Pears hydrate and soothe, while strawberries provide a burst of flavor without overwhelming your system. But knowing which fruits to choose is only a piece of the puzzle. Hydration plays an essential role that many underestimate. Water isn't just a thirst quencher, it's the lifeblood that helps your kidneys flush toxins and maintain balance. As we age, our sense of thirst may dull, and it becomes easy to slip into a mild but chronic state of dehydration. This subtle dryness can make your kidneys work harder, sometimes without you realizing it. A simple habit, carrying a glass of water with you throughout the day, or setting gentle reminders, can make a profound difference. Your kidneys will thank you for the steady, nourishing flow of hydration that supports their tireless filtering work. Salt is another quiet saboteur of kidney health. It sneaks into so many packaged foods, from snacks to sauces, adding extra strain to your kidneys and driving up blood pressure, the #1 enemy of these vital organs. Reducing salt intake doesn't mean sacrificing flavor. It's about rediscovering the natural tastes of foods and seasoning with herbs and spices that bring joy without the burden. This shift, like all good habits, happens gradually, often starting with small changes that ripple outward to healthier meals and renewed energy. Managing blood sugar and blood pressure is perhaps the most powerful act you can take to protect your kidneys. High blood sugar damages the delicate blood vessels inside your kidneys over time, while uncontrolled blood pressure puts relentless pressure on these filters. The good news is, you can influence both with lifestyle choices and the support of your healthcare team. Simple routines, like a daily walk, balanced meals, and stress management, can lower these risks and help preserve kidney function. And when necessary, medications tailored to your needs provide vital assistance. Remember, managing these factors isn't a punishment, but an act of kindness toward the years ahead. Movement, too, is a gentle healer. You don't need vigorous exercise to benefit your kidneys. Even light activity, like stretching, yoga, or a slow walk in the park, boosts circulation and supports the flow of blood through your body's filters. This movement helps keep kidneys nourished and resilient, a vital counterpoint to sedentary habits that can quietly erode function over time. Think of your body as a garden. The more you tend and nourish it, the more it thrives. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when thinking about all these changes, but I want to remind you of something vital. Your kidneys are remarkably resilient. They have carried you through decades, filtering out toxins and balancing minerals so you could live fully. They don't expect perfection. They seek partnership and gentle care. Like an old friend who's given their all, they respond deeply to kindness and attention. This journey of kidney care isn't about fear or restriction. It's about hope, empowerment, and respect for the quiet wisdom your body holds. I've seen patients transform their health with small, steady steps that add up to profound change. It might be choosing an apple instead of a banana for your afternoon snack, adding a glass of water to your morning routine, or simply taking a mindful walk when the day feels heavy. These choices honor your body's needs and open a door to greater vitality and peace. I invite you to take a moment now and listen inwardly. What small change can you imagine making today that feels kind to your kidneys? Perhaps it's swapping one fruit, drinking a little more water, or simply committing to checking your lab results with curiosity and care. Whatever it is, know that each step is a thread woven into the tapestry of your health, a tapestry that tells the story of resilience, wisdom, and hope. Your body remembers how to heal. It remembers strength and balance. It remembers joy. And you are not alone in this journey. Together, we can walk the path toward better kidney health, embracing the rich, vibrant life you deserve. There's no rush, just steady, compassionate progress that honors where you've been and where you're going. Thank you for letting me share this time with you, for trusting me to be part of your story. I'm Dr. Camila Cruz, and I believe deeply in the power of knowledge paired with kindness. If you found this helpful, I encourage you to share it with someone you care about, because the more we understand, the more we can protect each other. And remember, your kidneys still want to work for you. Let's give them the care they deserve. Take this knowledge gently and step forward with confidence. Your health is your most precious companion, and with every mindful choice, you are honoring the life you've lived and the future you're shaping.